Hi guys, how are you today? Welcome back to my channel, Adventures in America. If you are new to my channel, my name is Jocelyn, and for today's topic, we are going to discuss the most important rules on pre-booking a hotel in the Philippines. But before we get started, please like this video, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. First thing to remember is that why do you need to pre-book a hotel in the Philippines? Pre-booking a hotel is a major requirement because the airlines are going to check if you are qualified to quarantine in the Philippines or not. However, only eligible passengers are currently allowed in the Philippines. Please remember that the Philippines is not yet open for international tourism and foreign tourists are not yet allowed entry in the Philippines. It doesn't matter if you are fully vaccinated or it doesn't matter if you are coming from a green lane country. Please also remember that the visa on arrival for foreign tourists are suspended since March of 2020. Now, who needs to pre-book a hotel? I'm going to provide you some important updates for the latest travel restrictions starting December 3. Because of the Omicron variant, the Philippines will impose travel restrictions against several countries. Now, the Philippine government imposed another restriction starting December 3rd for all other countries not included in the red list or the travel ban. Please take note, this is only for all eligible passengers. Now, for all fully vaccinated eligible passengers, you will have to present a 72-hour negative test prior to departure from the country of origin. Now, upon arrival, you shall undergo facility-based quarantine with a 5th-day RT-PCR test before it was the 3rd day, and now must self-quarantine up to the 14th day of arrival. Also, for unvaccinated eligible passengers, it is now required that you must produce a 72-hour negative test prior to departure from the country of origin. Previously, it is not required. Also, for unvaccinated, partially vaccinated, or vaccination cannot be verified. Here is the facility-based quarantine requirement. Pre-booked hotel of 8 days, and you must stay in a facility-based hotel up to the 7th day, and your testing will be done on the 7th day. Also, you must quarantine until the 14th day of your arrival. The protocols for minor children are the same before, but I'm just going to show you the requirement here. The testing and quarantine protocols of minors shall follow the testing and quarantine protocols of parent or guardian regardless of minor's vaccination status. Also, please take note that the Philippine government sets the rules regarding the requirements on pre-booking a hotel for quarantine purposes. Now, in compliance with Philippine regulations, only one person is allowed per room except for the following: families from the same household traveling together, especially those with minors. Also, those health and emergency frontline services personnel are also exempted from this rule. Another set of passengers are those guests requiring a companion, such as minor children or children below 18 years of age, or persons needing assistance such as senior citizens, those who have disabilities, and those who have medical illnesses or conditions. Now, if you think you are qualified in any of these exemptions, you will be asked to sign a waiver when you quarantine in a hotel. Now, there are also other requirements when pre-booking a hotel, and this is the most important. First, the hotel must be accredited or must be in the list of hotels allowed by the Department of Tourism or by the Bureau of Quarantine, and these are the only acceptable hotels. Now, where to find the most up-to-date accredited hotels in the Philippines? You needed to go to onehealthpass.com.ph and click on Quarantine Facility List. Now you will see DOT accredited and OWA accredited. For non-overseas Filipino workers and foreign nationals, go to DOT accredited. These are the hotels accredited by the Department of Tourism. That means DOT. These are DOT accredited hotels. So you will have to scroll down. The first few hundred hotels are those accredited within Metro Manila. Now, if your port of entry is not Manila, it could be Cebu or Clark. You will have to really scroll down to find the accredited hotels. And these are arranged in alphabetical order. One important tip to remember is to know the refund policy or cancellation policy, just in case you will have to shorten your quarantine or your flight has been canceled or delayed. Inquire ahead of time if you could refund the amount you have paid, or you can change your booking prior to arrival. Now, here are the accredited hotels for Clark. So it's now on around 520 plus. And let me show you how to pre-book a hotel. Just type in the name of the hotel that you wanted to check in. Make sure you have the correct website for that hotel, or it might have similar names in other places around the world. So we're now here on Allure Hotel and Suites. Click on the website. Now you will have to click on the first day of your arrival as your check-in day. And please make sure how to count the days you will be required to quarantine, and also if you could allot an extra day just in case the test result will be delayed. Now enter how many rooms and how many adults will be staying, and then make sure to input all the required information. Now you will have to show the confirmed booking as a requirement for entry. Now for overseas Filipino workers, you must click on OWA accredited, and here are the latest accredited hotels as of November 15. The hotels are for documented and undocumented overseas Filipino workers. You don't have to pay anything, such as hotel accommodation, food, and transportation. Please make sure to register ahead on the Oasis program of the OWA so you can avail of this free facility. Now, if you are a Philippine airline passenger arriving in the Philippines, there are also partner hotels for PAL passengers, and these are the hotels for overseas Filipinos and balikbayans. There are several accredited hotels in Manila, Cebu, Clark, and Davao. Now here you can find the contact information and the rates of the hotel. Now if you go to the PAL website arriving in the Philippines under quarantine hotels in Manila, scroll down and you will find more information regarding the contact person, the nightly rate, and the check-in date, and the availability of rooms. You can select which room or hotel is appropriate for your family. Now, if you have any other questions regarding hotel bookings, you can contact the hotel directly and inquire about the health protocols. They also have their own reservation QR code. The rates may be different if you are not a PAL passenger, but I would advise to contact the hotel directly. I will send the links below in my description for the accredited hotels. Thank you guys for tuning into my channel. And if you have any other questions or comments, please post them down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Also, if you recently traveled in the Philippines, please share your travel experience. Again, thank you guys for supporting my channel. And if you haven't liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. I always welcome new subscribers. I hope everyone is staying safe and have a great day.